For Voron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does.
Yeah, he's not returning.
That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
How about subjugation? Really? Thought I might go to sneak past him.
Now you see what I can do! Eternal devastation! Can't get out of this!
Sleep mine! Are those arms even natural?
Damn it! Dragon form!
Can't be done!
We turn the tables on him!
There are still one left!
Right! No time to...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I was really hoping that we might get different versions of that.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Over time.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
What about
I
her?
never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Del Faris. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I
feel
thought you
he was
said all
just-
Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct.
He's negative.
However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
So we're gonna have to fight these.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Eternal devastation!
Searing flame! Reload! Raging storm!
Swallow blade!
Whirlwind snare!
I can shatter any steel! This one's all mine!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
We got the advantage! Good. We just have to make sure we keep it. Don't worry, because Raw's on it.
Whirlwind through!
Crush! Dragon form!
I've been doing really great lately.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think
There's obviously something good back here.
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsing...
no backing down?
This one's mine! Here goes! Here's a turn!
Eternal devastation!
We may have killed some, but this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Take it!
My turn. Here we go. Flying freak. Why can't they just sit still? Shion, can you take care of them? Chikara, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Killed them all.
That was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my...
Chase
Get
me.
lost!
No escape! Burn in hell! Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
What? No, I wasn't.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Alright. I guess we're fighting these guys with this chest.
Ow! Here I come! Armor won't save you! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let him handle it!
All yours! Rising Falcon!
I can do this all the way!
Eternal Devastation! An astral art?
That's my field!
Shut him down! Crush!
Back into the front! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Alright, what do you got
Frames in
here?
my technique.
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Sapphire 1. But yeah, I came up here for that. It could have been worse. The Scarecrow, did you ever watch Squid Game?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Eat dirt! You're mine! Rising Falcon! I'm like bait to them! I'm nearly done for. You're mine! Soaring Light Spear! It's over! You're mine! Now you see what I can do! I'm on it! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Now I can let loose! You require a hand. Take this! You're finished! We did it!
As impressive as always.
It's time to finish this!
What you got? Come out.
Die! Consuming wildfire!
They learned their lesson the hard way.
Right.
Wow, Xion is so cool!
I was pretty amazing too.
Lure. Whose armor is this? A
I
buff
found-
bangle? What's that? 15% attack. That boost on enemy defeat. Sure.
Some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Uh-oh. We get to where it's coming
How
down?
much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes,
No, I think they're just
take what I
draining
say with a grain of salt.
all the energy from
Dohalim.
Danon.
At the
up
very
there.
least, I
They
believe
don't
we
need
can
us
assume that
anymore.
whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
300
Then what was
years?
the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
What I'm thinking.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well,
They
one thing
had
the two of them
cores.
have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the
Or
dark
they're
about
both
a lot,
Renins.
but for now, let's focus on getting
I
through
really
these
thought my
mountains.
core
Yeah,
theory was gonna
Of course.
hit. Alright, going the right way now. See if I can sneak past them. Nope.
No backing down! No further! Here I come!
Is that Jaxx building art? Now I've seen everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Finish!
This is it!
I'm not done!
Burning
Swallow
hero!
blade!
Glacial spear!
This could be useful.
Got one left. Let's run away from it.
Get lost!
Thought I had it. Oh no, I just missed him.
It's over!
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial spear!
Take
Eat
it!
dirt!
Slash!
Raging cascade! Breeze lancer! Ready to go!
In a bind?
A wailing
You're
lightning!
finished!
Divine! Am I on a...
An opponent like this should be easy. Come one, come all. I'm not done.
Swallow dance! A chain between heaven
Eternal
and
devastation!
wailing banshee of
Swallow
lightning!
blade!
Gravitas field!
Take it!
Here!
It's over! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Eternal devastation! My turn!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
To clear them all out. Yeah.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I assume that I completed that side quest. Oh,
Sure
no.
got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Ooh, level 5. Pebble.
Man, I'm famished.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Boom. Yep. Let's see if it gives me something good.
Oh man, I
hope I live long enough to regret this. Here I come! Dragon form! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Not in your dreams.
Flying freak!
Here I go!
Just sit still.
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! I'm not done!
Do it, Silverwing.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Oh, that was cool. I've never seen that one before.
Dragon swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Try this!
Do it.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Am I on a roll or what?
Nope.
Well,
Didn't get what I was hoping to get.
Look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Alright, there's the snow. There's a red chest here.
Hi, Hoodle.
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon swarm! Eternal devastation! I'll rollerblade! Eternal devastation! Dragon kick! It's over!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively. Easy.
A breeze!
An easy breeze.
Okay, cool. Let me open.
Get lost.
Here I come! Come and face me!
Take this! Rip and tear!
Is it in the sky? Freeze laser.
Eternal devastation! Take this!
What is it? Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Now, astral energy.
Say no more! Shut!
Well done.
Eternal devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
The design of this...
A fire guard.
This equipment
well,
is
doing
really
well.
interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Frozen Valley. Hey, am I behind? Yeah, behind the city that we got Law at.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
Just have Law punch it.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
I like Law punching it a little bit better.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Anything special over here? No, that's a really odd thing to have and not have anything special to get. We're back at Cyslodia.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
And I guess we're getting a cutscene.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
What favor we asking?
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
Hey,
No rest for the
Dragonfire.
weary, I see.
How are you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I hope you're doing well.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menencia was most fortunate. I see.
A boat, huh?
We had a good day at
Where are we
work.
gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's
You're
slap bang in
full.
the middle of the
You
ocean.
indulge.
A fishing
You
boat
indulge
won't
from
cut it.
Five Guys.
Let's
That
just
sounds
try
good.
to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Sounds really
Just
good.
as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it.
I might have to DoorDash that.
Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands.
No
at least.
bun.
I wonder who they'll
But-
send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than.
So I
someone
think they
like
do
Doc.
lettuce wraps
The
now
knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
for their hamburgers.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menencia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true.
Your
And
wife
each and
made
every
some
connection we
tofu
forged is
stuff, and I'm
priceless.
hedging my bets.
Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on.
Oh, I
let's
feel
focus
you,
on the
man.
task at hand.
Yeah, I do feel you on this. Alright, well they will let me travel. I'm gonna go here and see if this guy came lettuce came up as an option. I was thinking that they added that. I might order that when I get tired. Or getting tired.
Finally made it.
Hey, he's finally clothed up. Hey, good to see you. Sorry, who are you again? I'm the guy who asked for fashion advice. I did as you suggested and picked out some bold clothing. How do I look? Damn, you look tough and handsome now, like a real warrior.
Oof, no.
It's a bit of an eyesore. Aw, I know I said be aggressive, but you look dressed for battle. You definitely stand out now, but for all the wrong reasons. This is hard, but I won't let this get me. I'll just have to keep up in my game. That's the spirit. Good luck. Man, that was like one of the first missions that we had, and that's like all it's gonna give me. I'm gonna go see if we can take down this mantis yet.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Alright, let's save. We are level 38.
You can tell it's tough just
Level 43. Might be too.
don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm doing some damage to it. That's good. That's good. Maybe it can hit though. When it hits you, it hits hard.
So much for sitting this fight out. That wouldn't be a concern, Not today.
This is gonna be a tough fight.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I have to save her for that. But hold me.
I can carve through armor. I'm sorry to be a bother. We've all got enough on our hands. Yes, ma'am.
Man, I'm dodging. Not giving it. Ooh. So you've been doing anything else in your spare time, Dragonfire, other than Europia? Or has that been pretty much it? That can hit.
Enemies incoming!
Oh, we got bees.